You all know your own degree. Sit, at first and last, a hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
We mingle with society and play ourselves a humble host, while our hostess maintains her state, but in time we will require her welcome.
Pronounce for me, sir, to all our guests, for my heart speaks they are welcome.
See they encounter thee with their hearts' thanks. Both sides are even. Here, I'll sit with the mists. Be large in mirth. We'll drink a measure round the table. There's blood upon thy face. 'Tis Banquo's then. It's better without than within thee.
My lord, his throat is slashed. I did that for him.
Thou art the best of cutthroats. Yet it's good that he did light for Fleance, for if thou didn't, thou art for non-Perel.
My most royal sir, Fleance is skates.
Then comes my fit again. Else I've been perfect, whole as the marble founded as a rock, as broad and general as casting air. The saucy devils in fear. But Banquo safe?
Ah, my good lord, save him get you lies. 20 gushes to his head. He's that beast of nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies. The worms that's fled hath nature the time will venom breed. No teeth for the present. Get thee gone, tomorrow we're here ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give thee cheer, the feast is old. That is not often vouched while 'tis making. 'Tis given with welcome. To feed we're best at home. From thence the sauce to meat in ceremony. Meeting or it bear without it.
Sweet remembrance. Was digestion not hinged on appetite, and health on both?
May it please your highness, sit.
Here had we now our country's honor roofed, whence the grace person or Banquo present, who may rather challenge for unkindness than pities for mischievance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please, your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
Tables fall.
Here's the place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is that moves your highness?
Which of you have done this?
What, my lord?
Thou cannot say I did it. Don't shake your gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been this from his youth. Pray you keep seats. The fit moment upon a thought, he will again be well, if much you note him. You shall offend him and extend his passion, feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold at that have I look upon. What the devil appalls.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and starts and postures to me fear would well become a woman's story at a winter's fire, authorized by her grandam. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but at a stool.
Prithee thee, behold! Lo, how say ye? What care I, if thou cannot nod? Speak too. If Channel houses our grace must send, thou as we bury back our monument shall be the maw of kites.
Quite a man in folly.
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame!
Blood hath been shed here now in olden times, ere human stature purged the gentle wheel, and since 2 murders have been performed, too terrible for the ear. The time has been when brains were out, the man would die, and then there was an end. But now they rise again, with 20 mortal murders there on their crown and pushes from the stools. It's more strange, since such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have strange infirmity, which is nothing to those who know me. Come, love, and good health to all. I drink to the general good of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Wish would he be here, and to him we drink. All to all.
Our duties and the pledge.
Advance and quit my sight. Thy bones are marrowless, and thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in your eyes, which doth glare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of customs, 'tis no other. Only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare? I dare approach thou like a rugged Russian bear, thine armed rhinoceros or thy high-crowned tiger. Take any shape but that. My firm nerves shall never tremble or be alive again, and dare me with thy sword. If trembling I inhibit then, protest me, the baby of a girl. Hence, horrible shadows, unreal mockery, hence! Why so being gone? And I am man again. Please, I pray you sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meaning, with most admired disorder.
Can such a thing be overcome by summer's cloud? Without special wonder. You make me strange in the disposition I owe. When now can I think you to hold such sights, and keep the natural ruby on your cheeks, while I am blanched with fear?
What sights, my lord?
I pray you speak not. He gets worse and worse. Questions enrage him. At once, good night. Send me upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, in good health. Attend his majesty.
Now near enough. Your leafy screens throw down and show like those you are. You, worthy uncle, shall with my cousins and your right noble son lead our first battle. Worthy MacBeth, and we shall take upon what else remains to do according to our order.
Fare you well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight? Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make our trumpets speak. Give them breath. Those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
They've tied me to a stake. I cannot fly. But bear luck. I must fight this course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one, I am to fear not.
What is thy name?
Thou'st be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any in hell.
My name's MacBeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor one more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorred tyrant. With my sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
I see you're skilled in the way of the sword. But the sword was not actually my weapon of choice. Thou wast born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by man, that's of a woman born. That way, the noise is.
Tyrant, show thy face! If thou best slain with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will still haunt me.
I cannot strike at witching curtains, whose arms are hired to bear staves. Where thou, MacBeth, or else my sword, without a battered edge, I sheathe like a There shall be, by this great clatter, one of the greatest notes seems broken. Let me find them, fortune, and more I beg not.
This way, my lord. The castle's gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We've met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on my own sword? I see lies, but these gashes would do better upon them. Turn, hellhound, turn! Of all men, I have avoided thee. But get back, for my soul is charged too much with blood of thine own.
I have no words. The voice is in my sword, thou bloodier villain, and terms can give thee.
Thou'st loosest labor, as easy mine those impress in air. Would thy keen sword impress me, make me bleed? Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life which mayst not yield, one of woman born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee MacBeth was from his mother's womb ultimately ripped.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed me better part of man. And for these jungling feeds no more believed, that palter with us in double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and make it to hope, I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze, O time. We'll have thee, as our rare monsters are, painted upon a pole, and under it, here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be barred with the rabble's curse. Though Bridman would come to Dunham, thou opposed being of no woman born. Yet I will try the last before my body I throw my warlike shield. Yea, lay on MacDuff and be damned him. The first cries, hold, enough!